Friends, conservatives, Georgians. This is local Patriot Infusion. 3 steps, 5 minutes, 1 goal. Let's get to it. My name is Corbin Graham. I'm happy to be joining with you today. I'm from Washington State. Out there, I'm a PCO in Island County. I'm the Young Republican President out there. And then I'm also looking to be on the state board as a state committee man for Washington State. And there's a couple things that I'd like to talk about. First, we're going to talk about name recognition, how getting your name recognized in your county party is an effective way to start having your voice heard. So you have credibility, so people will listen to you. Second, we're going to look at active versus activated and why that difference is important and essential in taking back your party. And then finally, county restoration, or essentially the fruits of your labor that will be ultimately achieved if you're dedicated and you put the work in with a group of people to actually take back the liberty that you never should have lost in the first place. Now, the reason why name recognition is so important is if people can listen to you, and when you speak, people will hear what you have to say, is because that is how you reach the hearts and minds of those around you. One good way to do this in a political sense is to attend municipal government meetings, particularly public ones where you have the opportunity to speak from the floor as a public concerned citizen. One way that I did this is I started with the County Health Board of Directors. I would go into the county health meetings, I would raise my hand, and I would ask for my 3 minutes of time to speak about issues that concerned me. And eventually, people would listen to what I had to say, and those notes would be taken in those county meetings, and people would know who I am. And that is one way that I did it. You can do it in any kind of government meeting and really just getting your name out there so that people know this is somebody who cares, this is somebody who's trying to help. And you kind of do that from a neutral standpoint. You don't really want to go in there bashing heads right off the bat. You just want to build some credibility, build some decorum for yourself so that people will listen. Second, we're going to look at the difference between active and activated and why the difference is so important. Being an activist is a good thing. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's ineffective. An activist is someone who posts on Facebook every 30 minutes or goes and does sign waving and basically just makes people know how they feel about every event happening in this day and age. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because they're being an activist, and that's better than being absolutely nothing. But being activated is so much more crucial for taking back a party or being effective politically on a local level. One of the ways that I recommend being activated is by being a precinct chairman or a district leader or something like that in your county party. So every county across the country has a county or a Republican county party. So for this one, it's Chatham County Party, the GOP, the Republican Party for Chatham County. And that is going to be a way that you can basically be the lowest government elected official across the board, and you can actually start to be effective. You can actually start to make decisions, vote on issues that concern you, and you can start to not let the party currently, how it's operating, is they're just going behind everybody's back, they're using back doors, and they're just doing everything without the public eye being able to discern that their party is working for them. Right now we have an issue where the party is working for itself, and that's not good politics, right? In a true republic democracy, we have representatives working for us. They're our voice in the government, and that's how it should be. So that's one way that you can make that step, is you can file to become a precinct chair. Every 2 years they have the elections for that, and so you can just apply, ask your someone who's politically active that you might know, because I don't know the website, but that's okay, because I'm from Washington, so I don't know. But thirdly, we're going to look at having a county restoration. And this is really the goal of what we're trying to accomplish, is we're trying to restore Chatham County and take back the liberty that we lost. And all of these pieces that come together are going to form what we want and what the people want in Chatham County, right? Having a controlled, restored party. We want to get back to how things used to be, where we had a true republic democracy, where people weren't backstabbing people or sliding things under the desk, where everything was up in the air, on table, on board, and everybody could work together to accomplish the real enemy, to fight the real enemy, right? Because right now we've got Republicans fighting Republicans, and that doesn't get us anywhere. We got to fight the real enemy, right? The Democrats that are out there that are slowly just taking away all of our freedoms because we're too busy fighting each other, okay? So going over name recognition, going to county municipal government meetings, getting your voice heard from a neutral standpoint, and then secondly, being activated. This is where you can create some differentiation between what your values are and what you want, and nitpicking about how you want and who your friends are and finding your core group. And then lastly, county restoration. Doing these things, being active, having a group, because many hands make light work, and it may seem like a lot, but with a lot of people behind your back to support you and you supporting them, you can truly be effective and you can take back your liberty. Again, I'm Corbin Graham. I'm from Washington State. It's been a pleasure, and thank you so much for watching.